everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bell Yogi. It's been a long time since I posted and I'm so excited to get back into this platform. I have a new addition to share with you. This is my dog, Bhodi Rama. He might be into the videos a little bit. He's an Australian Labradoodle. But this video is dedicated to Annie, my dear friend here in Toledo. It's her birthday coming up, so we're gonna do a fun, playful flow for her. All right, y'all, we are gonna get started in supported hero's pose on one block. So you're gonna take a yoga block on the long, short edge and place it in between your heels. So find your comfortable supported hero's pose and see if you can root down through your support. If you don't have a block at home, you can always just sit right on your heels. That's called Vajrasana or Thunderbolt pose. Or you can just start in a supported seat like Sukhasana, just sitting on your sit bones or a bolster or pillow. Once you find your comfortable seat, just develop a long spine. So from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head, try to align it all. And you might want to slightly tilt your head back so that your head, your skull is in line with your shoulders and your chin is parallel to the floor. Take a moment here, your hands can rest down on your thighs. Palms facing down is for grounding. Palms facing up can help a little bit bring upliftment energetically. So take a moment and just breathe. Bring your awareness, your attention towards your breath. And just allow the breath to be the most important thing here in this moment. So take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up the lungs, the belly, and exhale, fully release. Do that a few more times. In through the nose, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. And as you exhale, release from the chest, the ribs, the belly. So 3-part breath, or in Sanskrit, we call that Dirgha Pranayama. And the next inhale, let's swing the arms out and up overhead. Press the palms together at the top. And exhale, pull that prayer straight down to your heart. Again, inhale, swing the arms out and up, stretch long. Exhale, hands come to your heart. One more time, inhale, extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's start this practice with the sacred sound of Om just one time. You can join in or just listen. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let's release the hands down by your hips. Right hand will stay down. Inhale, reach your left arm up overhead. And exhale, take the side bend over to the right. You can walk your right hand out a little bit further or come down into a forearm if that's available to you today. As you inhale, come right back up, release the left hand, reach the right arm up higher, and exhale, side bend over to the left now. Good, inhale, come back up, exhale, release that arm, and let's come to table pose. So take the block out of the way and come to hands and knees. So your hands will come right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And as you inhale, drop your belly, expand your heart up into cow pose. Exhale, push down into the hands and the knees, round through the spine to cat. Do that a few more times. Inhale, arch your back into cow pose. And exhale to round into cat. I want you to really take note of what's happening in the hands here. So really press your hands into the floor. That's Hasta Bandha, or energetic hand lock. As you press your hands down, I want you to feel your hands slightly moving away from each other without actually moving as you arch your back for cow. And as you exhale, push into the floor. Feel your hands moving towards each other without actually moving as you round your spine to cat. So as you really press the hands into the floor, you're gonna start to feel the upper arms engage as you go through spinal flexion and extension of the spine. Do that a few more times, and maybe it's helpful here to close your eyes or at least soften your gaze so you can tune your mind more inward towards your breath. Good, find a neutral spine. And from here, extend your right leg straight behind you. Lift the leg up in line with your hip if it's okay for your balance, or you can keep the foot on the floor. Reach your right arm forward and find this long line from your right fingers and your left heel. You can stay there or bend the knee, reach back for the foot, and push your foot into your hand. Invite a shoulder opener, a little bit of a hip stretch here. If you have the bind, inhale, extend your arm and leg long. Exhale, release your hand and knee back to the floor. From here, let's just sway the hips side to side. Loosen any tension in the hips. Good, and then we'll go into the other side. Find some stillness. Extend your right leg straight back behind you. You can keep the foot on the floor or lift it up for more of a balance challenge. From there, left arm reaches forward. Find a long line from those left fingers to the right heel. And breathe. Your gaze is at the floor. The back of the neck is long. Draw the navel in and up. Now you can stay here, or again, bend the knee, reach back for the foot or the ankle, and push the foot into your hand as you pull your hand back into the foot. Invite that back bend, if you've got that. Good, and then from here, extend your arm and leg long, reach in opposite directions, and exhale, release your hand and knee to the floor. Let's separate the knees, bring the big toes together, and sit back to your heels. Rest your forehead down in Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Connect back here with your diaphragmatic breath. Allow the belly to press against the thighs with each breath in, and to gently pull away with each breath out. Good, let's come to all fours. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Now let's have the hands pressed down firmly into the floor. Make sure your feet are at least hip distance apart here, and even wider if you have any lower back pain today. As you inhale next, lift your heels up. Exhale, lower the right heel, bend your left knee deeper. Inhale, heels lift. Other side, lower the left heel, bend the right knee deeper. And just go side to side a few times. Pedaling out through the feet, stretching out all the way down through the calf. Begin to walk your feet forward towards your hands, or walk your hands back and then come into a forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows if that feels good in your body today. Maybe there's a soft bend in your knees. Let the arms go and roll up to stand one vertebra at a time. At the top, let's take the shoulders up towards the ears and roll them back down just a few times. Big shoulder rolls here. And then we'll take it from the back to the front a few times in the opposite direction. Good, then find some stillness. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet will be hip distance apart, hands rest down by your side. Let the hands or the fingers spread wide and the crown of the head reach up as you root down through your feet. Just take a moment to connect back within towards your breath. As you inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the floor or blocks if you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can come to the shins or thighs, and then bring your hands back to the floor and step your feet back to plank pose. Shoulders are right over your wrist. As you inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, cobra or upward facing dog. Hopefully you don't have a dog in the way. And like me, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Stay here in your dog, just breathe. All right, on your next inhale, guide your right leg up towards the ceiling. Hey, buddy. On your exhale, pull the knee in, step the foot forward. Inhale to rise, reach up to lunge. Back heel is lifted. As you exhale, right away, hands come back to the floor. You can vinyasa or skip it and go straight to down dog like me. Good, other side. Shift the weight into the right foot. Guide your left foot up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, shoulders over wrist, then step it forward. Inhale to rise, reach your arms up to lunge. And right away, exhale, hands come right back to the floor. You can vinyasa by stepping it back to plank. Exhale through low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sorry, bud. Good, just breathe here. Okay, let's make our way back to the front of your mat. So lift the heels up, bend the knees, look forward between your hands. Walk, hop, or float your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, fold deeper over your legs. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sit down into Utkatasana. Keep the weight in the heels, but the lower back long. So you do that by pulling the navel in, lengthening the lower back a little bit. Stay there in your chair. Your feet can be hip distance apart. If you want more, you can squeeze the big toes together and the knees together, nice and tight. Take a few deep breaths. As you exhale, next, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands down, step the feet back, and flow through a vinyasa, or again, skip it and go straight to down dog. All right, inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale to bend the knee and open up your hip. Look slightly under your right arm. Try to keep your left heel reaching towards the floor. Inhale, straighten that right leg out. And as you exhale, pull it across your body over to the left elbow to tap. Again, inhale, lift up and lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, across the body to tap. One more time. Inhale, lift. This time you cross tap, you can hold it there or take fallen triangle. Extend the leg out, spin the left heel down, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Press down to keep your hips high. Good. From here, left hand comes back to the floor. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the knee in. Step it forward to lunge. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms towards the ceiling. You can take a little bend in your left knee, especially if you have any lower back pain. This helps to lessen the tension created here if you straighten the leg. Right? Take a few deep breaths. And your next exhale, bend your elbows out to the side, open the chest. Invited back bend. Inhale, reach up. Again, exhale to open the chest. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, goal post with those arms. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up warrior two. Spin your left heel down to the floor and reach your arms in opposite directions. Maybe you're turning the head over that right shoulder, but just make sure it's comfortable for your neck. On your next inhale, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, Skandasana. So switching the bend in the leg. Now right leg is straight and left knee is bent. And now inhale, come back up, and exhale, come back into warrior two. Good. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up and back. Take 2 breaths into that right side of your body. Left hand can be at your back leg or behind your back for less support. On your next exhale, windmill your hands to the floor and step your right foot back to meet your left. Now you can flow through that vinyasa or go straight to downward dog again. Okay, other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee and open up your hip. Look slightly under your left arm. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, pull the knee across the body over to the right. Inhale, lift back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull it across the body and tap. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale across the body. Now extend the leg out, spin the right heel down, fall in triangle. Always that option to stay there. Right arm reaches towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Then right hand comes back to the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the knee in, step it forward. Inhale, coming back to lunge, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Stay here a few breaths. On your next exhale, bend your elbows, invite that back bend. Inhale, reach. Again, exhale to bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale to bend. Inhale, reach. This time you open up warrior 2. Spin that right heel down to the floor, arms open, wide. Maybe you're turning your gaze over your left shoulder. Keep these arms nice and active. Now on your inhale, straighten the left leg, bend your right knee, Skandasana. Hinge forward from the hips here. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, rebend the knee. Inhale, flip your left palm up, reverse your warrior. Take 3 deep breaths into the left side of your body. Option to take that right arm behind your back. Keep that left knee bent. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Step it back, high to low. You can always go straight to the mat instead of to low plank chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do that one time each, 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, across the body to the left elbow. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, across the body, left elbow. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, across the body, extend the leg, fall in triangle. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale to release the hand. Inhale, lift the right leg back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the knee in, step it forward. Inhale to rise, reach up to lunge. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor and flow here. You can always lift that leg to amplify as you go through chaturanga. Other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, across your body to the right and tap. Inhale, lift up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, across the body and tap. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, cross and tap, fall in triangle, extend the legs, spin the right heel down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, release the hand. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, pull the knee in, step it forward. Lunge pose, inhale to rise, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale to bend your right knee. Inhale to straighten the right leg and exhale to bend your left knee. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale to cartwheel to the floor. Option to flow and float that left leg up as you go through chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale downward facing dog. Let's take a child's pose here. Bring your knees to the floor. All right, from here, come back into all fours. Curl the toes under, lift your hips, and walk your feet forward towards your hands. No Bhodi. Inhale, flat back, no bow. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, reach up, look up. And exhale, hands come down by your side, mountain pose. Good. From here, shift the weight into the right foot. Lift your left knee up into your chest. Now you can keep the leg at 90 degrees, straight in line with your hip. You can also interlace the fingers in front of your shin for more support, and the knee will come up higher towards the chest. All right. Just stand up tall, find a drishti, a focal point, something that you can focus your awareness on, and flex your left ankle. Good. Now, if your hand's not already on your shin, take your left hand to your shin, right hand to your hip, and start to open that knee out to the left side. Open it out. You can even turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Now take your right hand across your body to the outside of your left thigh and your left hand at your lower back. So from the side, it looks like this. You're gonna stand up nice and tall and start to turn as you exhale over your left shoulder. Option here, reach for the outside of the foot and extend that front leg. Maybe you take your left arm behind you. Good. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale to release your left foot back to the ground. Good. Shake it out if any tension just built up. From here, shift the weight into your left foot and bring your right knee up into your chest. Same thing here. You can interlace the fingers or just have that leg in line with your hip. Maybe hands to come to hips. Find your drishti, so your focal point. You're not moving your eyes from it. Good, and then your right hand will come to your shin. Start to open that leg out to the right. Keep that left hip drawing in. Maybe you turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Good, turn your gaze back center. Bring the knee forward and bring your left hand outside that right thigh. Right hand comes to your lower back. Sit up nice and tall or stand up nice and tall. On your exhale, start to rotate over your right shoulder. You can stay there or reach for the outside of that right foot, extend the leg, and maybe reach your right arm back as you look over your right shoulder. Good, come back through center, rebend the right knee, and then release the right foot back to the floor. All right, you guys, we're gonna clear that slate. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Bring your hands to the floor, step your feet back, lower back down to child's pose. Rest your forehead down on the mat. If your shoulders are feeling tension here, you can place your hands back by your feet. From here, let's gently make our way up. And we're gonna come into pigeon, so slide your right shin forward and turn that foot out in front of your left thigh. Slide your left leg back. Walk your hands back to lengthen through your spine. And exhale to fold over that right shin. Just take a moment here if you'd like to put a block under your head. That might feel nice. Try to soften and surrender into this posture. Relaxing all the muscles in the face, the jaw, the forehead. Allow each breath in to nourish you, and each breath out to help you let go. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Curl your left toes under, step it back, down dog. And right into the other side. Just slide your left shin forward. Extend your right leg straight back behind you. We'll walk your hands back to lengthen. Just make sure that left knee is outside your left hip joint. And then exhale to fold. You can always prop up your left hip with a block, pillow, blanket, something to fill the space. Maybe you just come onto a block or place your forehead into the back of your hands. Bhodi, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Inhale, start to walk yourself back up. Curl the right toes under. Step it back, downward facing dog. From here, lower your knees to the floor to table pose. Bring your left knee into the center of the mat and then slide your right knee right behind your left. So your knees are crossed, left knee in front of right. And then separate your feet as wide as your mat and just start to sit back towards your heels and come forward a few times. If you'd like a little more, you can sit all the way between your heels for Gomukasana legs. And if you get that, just inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale to hinge forward from your hips. Bhodi, Bhodi, come here. Come here, baby. He's making a loud noise. All right, let's come out of this the way we came in, to come back into all fours. And we'll just uncross to recross. Right knee will come into the center of the mat. Left knee will come behind. Separate the feet nice and wide. Come forward and back. And maybe just this feels nice just to move forward and back. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you want to just let the head rest and sit back a little bit, or sit all the way between your heels. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge forward from your hips. All right, and inhale, come right back up. Wherever you are, we're gonna come onto our seat and extend the legs out long, and then come down on to our backs. So we lie all the way down on the back. Your feet will be underneath your knees, about hip distance apart. Arms will be long down by your side. On your inhale, press down into your feet. Feel your inner thighs slightly engage and your glutes engage as you lift your pelvis towards the ceiling. Allow the back of the skull to press into the floor. And each inhale, maybe think about pressing into your feet to lift your hips just a little higher. As you exhale, lower back down with control, and just take a moment to breathe here. Bhodi. We'll do one more bridge or wheel if it's in your practice. You can take your hands by your head, fingertips face down towards the floor. Come into the crown of your head. Exhale all your breath as you wrap your elbows in towards each other, and inhale to rise up to wheel pose. Otherwise, just do bridge again, 5 breaths. He's very vocal this morning. If you're still in wheel, tuck your chin, lower back down with control. And again, rest at the bottom. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Allow your knees to drop over to the right. Arms can come to goalpost or straight in line with your shoulders. Option to take your right ankle on top of your left thigh. What are you doing, baby? Hi, Poo-Poo. You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? It's hard doing a video with a puppy. Yeah. Okay. Inhale, release your right heel. Lift your knees back up. Exhale, knees go over to the left. Same thing here. Press that right inner knee down to the ground, or you can always take that left ankle on top of that right knee for something more. Inhale, come back through center. Allow now the soles of the feet to come together, the knees out wide, and just place your hands on your body. Take a moment here to breathe, just to breathe. And then from your Supta Baddha Konasana, start to extend your legs long on your mat and take your final rest. Savasana. Allow your feet to open up towards the corners of your mat. Allow your hands to rest down by your side. Palms facing up can help you feel open to receiving the gifts of this practice. Stay there as long as you need to help your body and mind feel rested and restored. I hope this was a fun and playful practice for you all. If you want more time here, just pause me and stay in your Shavasana. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share with all your friends. I love giving you guys this free content. Thank you guys so much. Namaste.